Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato morning headlines on September 27, 2022. Ukraine and Russia, what you need to know right now. Reuters, Ukraine latest news, US has plan if Putin launches nuclear attack. Sky News, Putin's increasingly arbitrary draft. The New York Times, Russia holds votes in occupied parts of Ukraine. Reuters, Ukraine war live, 2,000 Russians detained in protests against mobilization. Putin allies concerned by excesses of military call-up. Alec Baldwin named as possible defendant in Rust shooting as actor says life may never be the same. The Independent, Baldwin could be charged over fatal Rust shooting. The Times, Alec Baldwin could face charges over film set shooting, says New Mexico prosecutor. Evening Standard, Alec Baldwin and others could face charges in Rust shooting, DA says. 12-year-old shoots her father then herself in murder pact with another girl, police say. Trump News, live, January 6 rioter called by White House is named as Mark Meadows election plot texts revealed. The Independent, the January 6 hearings so far, everything you need to know. More than half of the world's palm trees in danger. Ukraine war, images show 10 miles of queues as Russians flee Vladimir Putin's call-up to fight. Sky News, Russians cross border to Georgia to avoid becoming cannon fodder in Putin's war, ITV News. ITV News, more Russians travel to Finland during weekend, border data shows. Reuters, what's happening on Russia's borders as Russians flee the country over mobilization for the Ukraine war, and where is it happening? Sky News, cars line up for miles at Russian border to avoid mobilization order. Weather Tracker, how did Hurricane Fiona maintain intensity so far north? The Guardian, a week after Fiona, just over half of Puerto Rico has power. Bloomberg, about 746,000 still without power in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Fiona. Reuters Canada, how are we not included? Rural Puerto Ricans struggle to get help after hurricane. Russians paying £25,000 for seats on private planes after war mobilization. The Guardian, Russian police fire guns to disperse mobilization protests in Dagestan. The Telegraph, Vladimir Putin sending newly mobilized troops to their slaughter in Ukraine, says UK. Evening Standard, Ukraine war, protests in Russia's Dagestan region against new draft. BBC.co.uk, Russian reservists leave behind sobbing relatives, new brides. Hurricane Ian, live, Florida counties face evacuations from Category 2 storm as winds reach 100 miles per hour. Nord Stream 2 leak a danger to ships as Denmark issues Baltic Sea warning. Sky News, Nord Stream 2 pipeline pressure collapses mysteriously overnight. The Guardian, Nord Stream 2 leaks into Baltic Sea, World. The Times, Russia's gas pipeline leaking into Baltic Sea, Denmark. BBC.co.uk, Denmark issues warning after Nord Stream 2 gas leak in Baltic Sea. Putin deeply mourns death of 11 Russian schoolchildren, killed by gunman wearing swastika t-shirt. The Independent, Russian school shooting, gunman wearing Nazi symbols opens fire killing 15. The Telegraph, children among 15 dead as gunman opens fire at school in Ijesk. Sky News, children evacuate from Russian school after deadly shooting. Guardian News, 15 killed as gunman wearing Nazi symbols opens fire at Russian school. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.